love, and welcome to another video. If you are new to my channel, I am Pauline, and on this channel I talk about locks, beauty, and wellness. So thank you for joining. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. So let's get straight into it. Today we're talking about how to prevent slippage on your locks. How to avoid slippage, okay? Number one, the best way to avoid slippage, especially if you have Nu Loxx, is to make sure to band and protect the ends of your locks, okay? So just make sure always to secure the ends of your lock, especially when you're getting ready to shampoo your locks. So think about it: when you're newly locked, shampoo, protect the ends, okay? Go hand in hand, all right? Number two, if you have an active lifestyle, like working out, or you like going to the pool, the beach, and all that stuff, make sure to protect your locks by protect your locks by putting them in a protective style. Because when you work out, if you sweat a lot in your head, you might experience slippage with newly locks. And this is for Nu Loxx people. So if you're mature, if your locks are mature, this does not pertain to you. So this is mainly for people with Nu Loxx that are trying to avoid slippage. Make sure you protect your hair when you're working out, because you're doing a lot of sweating, when you're going to the pool or to the beach, because the water will cause the hair to slip, because water is a natural moisturizer, okay? Avoid too much finger combing with your locks. Also, this pertains to people with Nu Loxx, okay? Some of you guys playing y'all hair too much. Y'all always doing this and avoid too much finger combing, okay? Because too much manipulation can cause your locks to unravel. Number three, all right? Number four, refrain from cut and color. I know. Pauline, you cut and color your hair? I ain't trying to avoid slippage either. So if you are trying to avoid slippage, make sure you avoid cut and color, because when you're newly locked, you cannot cut your hair until your locks are mature. If your locks are new and you go snipping, you will potentially, you're disturbing the locking process. You're cutting off, because keep in mind, your locks lock from tip to root. So if your locks are starting to lock up here and you go cut here, what we're doing, opening up the hair that's trying to lock, okay? This is the key. This is the lock to the gate, right? If you cut the lock off, the rest of the hair is like, yeah, baby, freedom. We're not trying to let it free, right? So make sure to avoid cut because of that reason, and avoid color, because color is the chemical causes the hair, it loosens your curl pattern. So if you're coloring your hair, especially if you're bleaching or lifting, it will loosen your curl pattern. So when it loosens your curl pattern, it relaxes, it interferes with the matting process and causes the hair to slip. So definitely we do not encourage cutting and color when your locks are new. Now, if your locks are mature and you want to cut and color, it's okay, but do keep in mind you will have some slippage. I would not recommend, if you're so concerned about slippage, I would not recommend cutting and coloring on the same day. I did it, but once again, I am not concerned about slippage. Do I have slippage? Yes. Yeah, I got some slippage and all this other stuff, but I was not concerned about slippage. Keep in a tip: if you're going to cut and color when your locks are mature and your ends are open and you're having some slippage, just go back to day one, okay? Remember day one of your locks, when you have to bundle your hair, the ends, to secure the ends to prevent further unraveling? Do all that that newbie stuff, okay? Number five, put your hair in protective styles. Wear protective styles to minimize unraveling, to just keep the hair together, okay? Like protective styles help secure it, keep it together, and it just kind of put them all together and say, don't go nowhere. Don't do anything, right? Just stay right here. So that's what pretty much the protective style is doing for your ends. It's just holding it together, okay? Number 6. This is a big one, and I'll probably do another video about this, but refrain from pulling the budding that is happening at the end of your locks, okay? Let's see. I cut my hair like a couple of months ago. Ooh, this is a good one. I felt it. Okay. So I don't know if y'all can see this. So it's a little ball. Let me see. It's a little ball. I don't know if y'all can see, but that starts to take place when the hair starts to lock. So for y'all newbies out there, the little ball you feel, that's the hair trying to mat up, and it's going to work its way up the lock, right? It's trying to mat up. So do not pull that out. Your hair is trying to do its thing. If you pull it out, it is going to start the process all over again, and you might have some slippage. So do not pull that little ball out that y'all feel. What's that little ball at the end? Don't pull it out, because that's the hair trying to do what you have desired it for it to do, which is to lock, okay? So don't pull it out. Now, some people say, oh, it's really bothering me. Can I just cut it? Okay, don't pull it out, but you can cut it, because the reason why I say you can cut it, because you're not pulling anything, and it's not pulling strands further up the lock, right? So if you cut it, keep in mind, it's going to create another ball to start the locking process. So either way you cut the cake, baby, that ball is needed to create the locking process, all right? All right. Number 7, when you are taking a shower or a bath, please protect the perimeter and mostly the nape of your hair. The nape, which is the back of your hair. Because some of y'all, y'all be relaxing in the bathtub. I know. Y'all relaxing with y'all glass of wine. And y'all just chilling while this over here is just soaking in water. If you are going, I'm not saying you can't relax in your bathtub now, but if you're going to relax, make sure you secure them ends before you go relax, because a lot of y'all, when y'all come to y'all appointments, all back here is all out, and y'all like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, you were chillaxing. That's what that was. And so that whole bottom ends up, and keep in mind, the hair around the perimeter most of the time is short, especially, and this is for people with new locks. If your locks are mature, it can chill in the water, in the bath water all it wants. But when your locks are new, the ends aren't closed yet. So any little chilling in the water, it's just going to be chilling in the water. Your hair locked, right? Chilling in the water, and it goes like this. And eventually it's out, right? So wear a shower cap when you're taking a shower, or wear some type of headband to protect it. So even if it gets soaked a little bit, the headband, not soaked, even if it gets damp a little bit, the headband keeps it from unraveling, still keeps it together, because the headband is like hugging it. Don't we like headbands? So that is tip number 7, all right? Last and final tip, number 8. Avoid too much product, okay? Now, when you are, and this is for newly locked people, most of these, I think all these tips were for new locks. Yeah, this is all for new locks people. So just in case you're watching this and you're like, I'm mature, does this pertain to me? No, unless you cut your hair, and you might have to start from the beginning, But avoid too much product. When you are newly locked, I say the product you should be using clarifying shampoo, a leave-in conditioner that is water-based, or some people use rose water, where the first ingredient is not glycerin, but rose water is okay. Some type of water spray, that's fine, because you're misting it, right? Misting is okay. And if the product don't mist, it's not for your new locks. And maybe a little bit of oil for some of y'all who want to put oil in your hair. if your consultant or loctician has approved it, okay? So other than that, you should not be putting a bunch of products in your locks when you're newly locked. Shampoo with a clarifying shampoo, leave-in conditioner. And if you want some oil, maybe a little bit of oil. And if you do oil, a oil that quickly absorbs into the scalp, not sitting on the scalp and getting into the hair. A lightweight oil, okay? That's my recommendation. But hope you enjoyed those 8 tips on protecting your hair and your locks and avoiding slippage. If you have any questions or have additional questions about slippage or whatever it is, please comment below. I will help you out as much as I can. But if you have watched this till the end and you have not subscribed to my channel, baby, what you waiting on? Sis, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and definitely hit that like button. Thank you, because I like y'all too. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.